Man, oh man, what the hell? Like, really? Seriously? And yes, I'm check. Hold on. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. All right, man. Okay, so because Angawa bitched at me that I needed to eliminate the delay, I needed to try and change things around. Hopefully this is loud enough. I have the mic over here. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer. This will get all fixed in a couple of days, I promise. So anyway, I decided to change things up. I'm still using Streamlabs, but I decided to go through YouTube's live stream, and it keeps prompting me every time I go live to use their setup. So I did, and all the issues I was having, I'm like, okay, what did I screw up in OBS? What did I do this time? What did I do that time? And all it was is up in the upper corner, there's a little button, like once you get everything done. And what was frustrating is in Streamlabs, it says that I'm live, like chat's up, everything's going like normal. So I'm looking for the live stream. And in the little preview window in YouTube, it was showing everything was going. It was showing your guys' chat. But up in the upper corner up here, there's a little button, little blue button that says go live. So if you ever end up having that issue, you're trying to go live and you're going through YouTube's thing and using OBS, even though it says live stream, there's a little button up there that it won't actually go live until you do that, which is really weird because I had it set to auto go live at 7 p.m. I actually had everything going up and running, and I restarted the computer twice. Either way, we are here. Let's see here. No worries. I'm actually hopped out of voice chat right now. For some reason though, it's saying my stream's bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. I did set the stream latency to ultra low. I have noticed in my ear there's about a 5-second delay, but hopefully that should make everybody happy, mostly Angawa. This is for you. Da, 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 da. And yes, I like the way it sounds when I'm really close to the mic, but I'm not really close to the mic now. I don't have that set up, but I will. I will. How do you guys like this view? I decided to do it this way instead of down on the table. I still have that set up. I'll show you what I have planned. Hopefully it ends up working out. It probably won't, knowing my luck, but hopefully it will. Let me switch over. I put the Stream Deck up on here, but hopefully I won't need that too much here shortly. If I switch over to this view, and how do you guys like this? Yeah, let me get my phone out of the way. So we have this guy that we worked on last week, and this is starting to irritate me listening to myself. Normally I am perfectly fine listening to myself in my ear because there's, you know, that 40-second delay or whatever it was, which everyone kind of griped at me about that was chatting with me. I was perfectly fine with that, but when it's like a few seconds delay, that really irks me. I can't concentrate, so I took that out. Yeah, so we have a little plant over here, fake plant, of course. I got some of my EDC stuff that I always have with me. I have one of my 2 watches. The third one is downstairs. My regular pocket knives. You guys can barely see the base of this, but this is the Kuma statue that I have. And then I ended up getting this little guy. He's a fake orchid. Of course he's fake because he has LEDs in him, but I kind of like the little bit of glow that it gives to the table. We of course have the Zaku Warrior that we ended up working on last week and getting all done up. I finished the shield on there and the backpack. We have this, which my wife ended up, we went to San Jose and they always have a cherry blossom festival there, and she took a little course on doing the calligraphy, the Japanese calligraphy. So evidently this says Shadow, which is what most of my friends end up calling me because of my last name. So she gave me that. Sitting in the far back, I have my big gimbal, but I have plenty of room here, and I can zoom up all nice and close. And yes, I know the lighting is not great. I am working on that as well. Let me switch back over to a face cam. I wish I could get this. I guess I could a little bit, but I can't get the mic to point up. You stupid mic. So we'll just put it there. Hopefully it doesn't sound too echoey. I realized in the video that I did last night that there was an echo and I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. I think it's coming off of the table, but I'll have that fixed here shortly once I get the mic all set up. And man, I look bright here, but in the screen I look kind of normal. Oh, I almost forgot this light. I know I charged you. There. Get that little backlight going on. Let's change that color up a little bit. Yeah, son of a... Don't want too much. There. Since I'm wearing white. Back here, I'll step out of the way. We have my backdrop. I guess I could turn these on. I don't have anybody home. So over in this corner, we of course have the Deadpool Mask with the unicorn. Decided to put those 2 together. We have my zombie head. We have Siren. We have Valkyrie. Both of those are sideshow statues. We have Dendrobium, which I have the barrel off of because quit fucking poking myself with it. We have the Millennium Falcon down there. I don't know if you guys can see that. We have one of many Oscars. We have the 00 perfect grade down there, half converted. Just some random crap over here on this shelf, and some stuff still to pick up on the floor. And in celebrate. Oh, and I forgot. I don't think I have shown you guys this. Let me get my head out of the way. Welcome Death. This of course is the TriStar's quarter scale. I think it's quarter scale. I think they call it quarter scale. Anyway, he is a big ass bastard. And of course I have my softbox over here, and this is going to get used in future videos. It gives better light, softer light. I also have I'll show you guys here in a little bit, an LED panel which is going to get mounted over there, because issues with the table of light. The only thing I can think of is either getting a matte to put on here, or replace it with some actual wood that's stained or something where it's flat and it doesn't catch light reflections. I am still working on that. I'm quite irritated by the glare that I get off of the table. I've worked hard not to have any overhead lights so that it doesn't, blare down on the products, which that part's working, but now I just get it on the table on the sides, and some people say it's irritating. Let's go through chat real quick. Let's see here. The wife is just Yeah, she's messing with me, so I'm messing with her. She's at work. I go back to work tomorrow. Let's go back through because I ended up missing a bunch. Ellen Ding says, I'm pretend I haven't seen this kit before. Gunpla Fixation says, sup. And you know what? I am... Yes, I know. I look like a crackhead right now. I'm looking for something. I'm looking for something specific. I know I have it here because I just used it. I'm looking for my other flexible arm. Ah, son of a... It's on there. This is going to irritate me with the sound because I already know how it sounds. Like I said, I'm trying to tune this in little by little. I also decided I'm going to custom build a spray booth. I think I mentioned that in the last video, but yeah, that's what we're doing. No, I'm not being a crackhead. Don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. All right. I'm trying to think how I can do this and not completely mess with everything. So that's got the big screw in it. Always have enough extra everything that you have too much stuff and you can't find exactly what you're looking for. I saved a certain piece for something specific. Let me tell you one gripe that I have about the Rode NTG. I don't know if they call it NTG Go. Is this what I'm looking for? No. Will it work? No. Well, maybe. Yes, you guys are a glutton for my punishment. I'm sorry. Can I adjust this? I have gadgets for everything. I have gadgets for shit I shouldn't have gadgets for. That might actually work. Okay. I'm going to mute you guys. Where am I? Yes, I know the sound was out. Thank you, Jim. Oh, hopefully that makes the sound better. Is it better? Can you guys hear me better? Tell me you can hear me. So what I did, I had it attached to the, now I have to remember not to talk so loud. I had it attached to the microphone boom arm, but I can't have it attached to this table because anytime I bump the table, it comes through the microphone. And I couldn't have it close enough where it was. And I don't have my setup here to be able to set up where I can just have it right overhead. And I realized that I was actually getting a lot of feedback or echo off of this table. So hopefully that should be eliminated. Louder now and more clear. Serenade my ears. Okay, let's go back to some chat. So what I ended up using is this is a handle for my gimbal. And I wonder, and it actually has a hot shoe mount on there. I would have just grabbed one of my others, but Rode, in their infinite dumbass decisions, decided on the bottom of the hot shoe mount, instead of putting a regular quarter inch screw mount on the bottom, they put the 3/4 inch like microphone mount on the bottom, which it attaches to mic stands, but it won't attach to any other stand, like a tripod or something like that. So I think that was probably one of the dumbest decisions that they ended up making on the bottom of this. But other than that, I love this microphone. Jim says, I want a refund. Let me catch up with you guys. Yeah, starting, working. We got that all fixed. We'll be invoiced. Quality is good. Howdy ho, everybody. Tail Whip, nice desk setup. Thank you. James Manzi, I haven't seen your name before. Says epic. Thank you. Nice colorful stuffed animal. Yes, that's actually Heidi's, and I stole it because it goes with the Deadpool. Bit by bit, rooms are looking good, man. Thank you. James Combs, my spray booth is insane. It's custom made, and I built cabinets for a living. Nice. Might have to, well, other than it'd be a pain in the ass for you to ship me the parts, I'm going to end up doing Home Depot. Have them cut the wood for me, I hope. I'm going, what up? No audio, we can't hear you. Audio is out, sound is fine, serenade my ears, you're louder now, more clear, don't hear any echo, and that's because I don't have the microphone pointed at the table. That's one of the reasons why. One of the nice things about living in an apartment is it has the acoustic treated ceilings, and I pretty much have things everywhere all over my rooms to eliminate any of that. Let's see. Tail Whip says going to order the Metal Gorman model kit on Saturday. Nice. So let me give you a peek at what we're going to go over today, and I'm going to adjust this. I'm sorry if it ends up being loud. Just need to go one notch, that way I can get this out of the way, but it's still close enough. So tasty. First up, because I'm going to make you guys wait for the Hi-Nu. You know I'm going to do that. I'm going to do what every YouTuber does. Clickbait the thumbnail and wait till the very end. No, I'm not going to do that, but that's pretty much what I'm going to do. First up, we have this guy, and we're going to take a look at this. I am going to do an unboxing. I think someone took away all my knives, like my razor blades, and I'm not sure why. So what this is, if I can get it open, I don't want to screw it up because I still have to do a review on it. This is from Black Magic Design, and what this is, ooh, they stuck plugs for every freaking country in here. What this is basically a there anything else in the bottom here? Nope, nothing. Okay. So, my plan, if Amazon delivers all my crap, my plan is that this, yeah, I have to glance between two different monitors right now. My plan is with this to, come on, I'm monitoring myself remotely too. You know, YouTube's changed a lot. They changed their app. They changed how you could just like click down in the bottom, like if you're behind on a live stream, you could click live and go ahead. Now you got to drag it across. It's so annoying. Let's see. Ooh la la la. Nice switchboard. Thank you. I'm in voice. Awesome. I'll be there in just a minute. While we're doing that, if you haven't already, make sure and check in the description and check my last video. I won't remember to put it up in the cards up here on replay, but check out the biggest holiday giveaway. I think I do the biggest holiday giveaways when I end up doing them. I gave away a bunch of kits before this year, and I think I'm spending about $700 or something like that for gifts for you guys. So make sure and check out that video. It'll give you all the info that you need. We already have about 10 people entered, which thank you very much. If you're buying anyway, I really support Galactic Toys, which everyone wish Galactic, I don't know, to get well soon. Zach either has a cold or he kind of got sick over the weekend, and he's kind of worried, you know, that he might have the coof, and I worry about everyone ended up getting that. So if he happens to stop by, I hope you know, just leave a comment in the comment section of get well soon. He's waiting until tomorrow for his test results. Hopefully it's just a cold. He's just kind of feeling under the weather, and yeah, so best wishes to him and the whole Galactic family over there, that everyone does well. But yeah, I really want to thank them for the help with the contest and everything. You're gonna buy kits anyway, so you might as well check them out. No, they don't offer free shipping, but then again, they actually ship out their stuff at a timely manner, and it gets to you, unlike other places. So okay, so what this is it's the ATEM Mini. Now they make a couple of different ones. They make the ATEM Mini Pro and the ATEM ISO. I don't need all the frills that does, because I'm not working in an actual video studio. It's just me. But what will be nice is I can actually set on here, I can plug in all my cameras if everything goes right, and have multiple views per stream, at least 3 cameras, if not 4. This has a 4 input on here. I'm going to have to check and see what latency is as far as webcam out and HDMI out. It has 2 mic inputs. I have a converter for this guy to go from USB-C to a regular microphone jack. This has enough battery to last about 8 hours in the microphone, because it is a wireless microphone. But I like leaving it plugged in so it's always charged. It automatically detects when I have something on and I'm recording something. It automatically turns on. I love this microphone. I don't think I've actually done an actual review on it. But anyway, I can set up my audio inputs. I can have audio input from this camera, that camera over there, or when I get a camera set up for the spray booth. I can set up transitions. I can set up how long the transitions are. I can set up picture-in-picture so that I just hit a button and one video pops up over in this little corner and you have the rest of it. And there's a whole software thing. I can even do what I tweak with my audio when I do my regular reviews. I can do those same tweaks in Audacity in here so that it records that way and I don't have to re-edit it, which this is just going to make my life a lot easier. If I ever decide to do chroma keying behind me, this also has a button to automatically do that. So I am super excited about this. This was not cheap. This was kind of chunky, and I don't like it. I'm looking at myself. I'm recording all this, and I'm looking at myself in this camera the whole time that I'm talking to you, and I feel dumb as fuck. I think I can say fuck now. It's past 10 minutes. I'm turning it. If you're wondering what I'm doing, underneath this table, I have USB ports, I have 2 power strips, and I have 1 power strip that has these 2 lights, which are going to go here pretty soon, that have, I don't know why they designed these where the control knobs for the brightness is on the power supply instead of, I don't know, on the light. So I was turning this down because I noticed I was being glary as hell. But on the other hand, I need a little more light from that side. Okay, so that has been this guy. So I have to learn how to use that, get that set up, hopefully tonight. I'm waiting for a couple cables that were supposed to be delivered yesterday for the other 2 cameras to be able to plug into it. And I'm going to be experimenting, seeing if I can USB out of this camera and go into it. Let's take a look at what else I have under the table. Something you guys don't care about, but I was happy to find, and I really need them. These are brackets, and these are actually awesome because they have big teeth on them. Sure, you guys can hear that. I like that the knob is pull out, so you can, you know, let's say your knob is at this angle, but you don't want to have a snagging. You can just lift up, twist, and line it up. It has ports on both ends. This is going to be for light over on this side, and also I think I'm going to need this for my other camera. I have swing arms that are made for really hold on, we have a special guest. Say hi, special guest. Say hi, special guest. Yes, we have a special guest reviewer, Tigger. Tigger is going to be our little backdrop.
Kitty cat.
So if you're using this for, don't try and jump down, you dumb fuck. Over in the chair. You can put umbrella poles through here. You can put extension poles. I do like these. I will actually do a review on those because I'm a whore like that. Actually, I'm going to do a review on the whole setup. If everything sets up right, I'm going to have a bracket over here that is adjustable both up and down, in and out. I will have the overhead camera attached to it, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have have a ball head on here, and I'm going to have this mounted on there so that when I am filming here, I know, I'm sorry, that was loud. I can have this sit like this with the camera down, and then when I swing it over to here, I can literally swing it back around and film over here. Easy peasy, I hope. A lot of what I end up doing is just trial and error, and thank God for Amazon's return policy of you can return anything. Next up, I have some new lights. This is going to be the newer 660 LED panel, which is going to replace the LED panels that I'm using right now. I've had these for about 4 years, and I think there's only like 60 LEDs in there. They're okay, but they're set at one color, and I get no real diffusion. There's still, even though there's a panel on there, it's still sharp. It still throws a lot of shadow. This light is going to go over here on another one of those swinger arms for being able to swing up, get nice light across the table. And then also when I'm filming or I'm airbrushing, I can swing it down and put it down there for the painting table. Super stoked on that. Let's see here. Because let me catch up with you guys on chat. Thank you, Other Day, for getting on to doing all the drops and everything. I appreciate that. Let's see. Gunpla Fixation, thanks Angoa. Yeah, the family life, shooting tons of video. Now just gotta sit down and edit. Nice. Pesky life getting in the way. They're having a conversation. Flare, meow. Aw, kitty is so cute. Hoping to get back in the YouTube game. Yes, you got to do that. He can't hear me. No. Are you in the live chat just talking shit? I'm going to redo my bedroom, build more efficiently. Actually, maybe have to leave and watch later. Got some obligations to fulfill. Well, thank you, Ellen, for stopping by. It's much appreciated. And he didn't really say anything except cat noises. So, let's get into... You guys get first peek before I actually do the unboxing video. This is brought to you by GK Hobby and JOB. This is going to be the 1/6 scale Ryu. So let me talk about this. They held it for me. I paid them on Friday and it was here Monday. And I think Gawa ended up ordering something from them and he actually received it in the past, or almost the past. He ordered something and it got here in like 24 hours. So yeah, they do a great job. Yes. So Angawa, remember that you were talking to me about that I needed to get rid of the delay and everything. So that's what I ended up, how I ended up screwing up the beginning of this. So with the new YouTube Live, you can set up a future video and everything and attach it to your OBS. There's things that you need to know if you go to do this. One, every video will have its own stream address and key. So you have to copy those over into OBS. At least as far as I know, this is the first time me using it. Once you get everything all done and everything, you hit go live in OBS. And then you'll look over in your live preview in YouTube and it'll show that you're live. It'll show whatever's on camera or whatever you have playing. But there's a little blue button up in the upper right hand corner that you have to click to actually go live. And that's where I was having the issue in the beginning. But in there is the options for low latency, ultra low, or super low, or something like that. And right now I have it set at ultra low latency. It still is about 4 seconds, but hopefully that is better. Yeah, you're right. GK model. I don't know why I call him GK Hobby. Like, I know they're two separate shops. I don't know. I screw that up all the time when I'm talking about them. Let's see. Yeah, GKM and DHL doing work. I'll only pay for DHL anymore. I want to see your review. I will take the blame for messed up beginning the stream and reduce delay stream. Yeah, 4 seconds, and that's not bad. DHL shipping by GKM is so good. You order tomorrow, but you get your shit today. Yeah, I've actually literally had that. Steph's Kits, hello from quarantine. What I miss? You missed that you're a moderator now. Yes, I decided to make you a moderator. So, yay. Okay, so let's take a look at this guy. I think we're gonna... I don't want to have too much light because I already know that this is white. Not to be racist or anything, but it is white and it's hard to see. So we have some pictures in here. We've already seen that on the site. You get some water slide decals. I'm assuming for the eyes. We won't be using those. Shut up, me. More mods than normies in here. Yeah. Well, Steph is always here, and he's a great guy. So I decided to do that, and that way he can drop links to his channel because I've run out of links for friends that I can pre-post in here. So definitely check out everybody that I just put in there. So we have 1 baggie, 2 baggies, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think the base. So for all of those, I'm going to be doing probably a short unboxing video, but it won't be all wrapped up in plastic and stuff. While I'm doing this, I might as well hop over in here and see what my homie is doing. In chat. Well,
wow, the delay is way less actually now.
Yeah, it got rid of probably a good 25 seconds or so.
Well, earlier it was a good 5 seconds, and then you said in chat, and then the video said in chat like 2 seconds apart.
I think that has to do with the internet bit rate. It's probably fluctuating right now.
Fair enough.
Okay, I want to know where GKM gets these plastic bags, because if you want to annoy someone to death during the holiday season, just wrap some shit up in those and it will irritate everybody. I need to pop over here. Staff's Kit says, thanks Dave, got to get back to my channel. Yeah, you need to post up some videos. I actually stopped by there and you only have a couple, and I thought you had a lot more up there. So yeah, you need to get to work. If I have to bust my ass, you have to bust your ass. So hopefully this isn't too blown out here, because it's white. I had planned on doing this and doing some primer over it, but I'll do that for the actual like unboxing video and everything. The base is nice and big, nice and detailed. I did peek at a couple pieces, and yeah, man, they look really, really good. I didn't even see any of the 3D printing marks.
My internet crapped out when you were saying what box this was. What figure is this?
This is the 1/6 scale Ryu, or dark Ryu.
Oh, okay.
Which is going to look fucking awesome next to Kuma.
Yeah, it will.
And I am thinking about, I think if Jim is still in here, I think Jim was the one trying to talk me into doing it in the normal version with the white outfit. I might do that, because my problem with this guy, doing him in the dark version, oh, I do not like that. So if I bring it up, can I focus on it? There's probably not enough light. There is a plug or pour spout right on,
right on the knee.
Right on the knee on the fabric. I hate when companies do that. Oh man. They should have put it here, or they should have put it here, but not on the fabric. Jesus. Okay, well, hopefully
re-stipple that.
Yeah, hopefully that doesn't completely screw it up. Oh, let me get you out of the way. You go back over there.
I was watching them wobble. Is that desk secure?
It is. No, it's very secure. It's got a motor to it and everything else, but
man, the lack of delay is amazing now, because I can actually see what you're doing as you do it.
It looks worse because the camera's on the table and it's about 2.5 feet above the table, which that will be going away. So I'll be able to shake the crap out of this table and you won't see it in either camera. So yay. And I have the lights turned down on purpose, because if I don't, then this thing will be unbearable and you won't even be able to see anything.
Yeah, I saw you fix the lighting from when you're doing your face-on shot or head-on shot. That's pretty good.
I'm here. think good Ryu still looks better. Well, I'm thinking about doing that. I'm thinking about doing the good Ryu over on this corner of the desk and the Akuma, Dark Akuma over here, because to be accurate for the Dark Ryu, he has to have the crater in his chest, and I don't feel like doing that. I mean, it's easy enough to do with a Dremel, which was nice enough to be sent over by Galactic Toys. GalacticToys.com. Use code Starshadow and get 10% off anything on the site. Also, send your info to the Gunplowmeister74 at gmail.com and get an entry into the holiday contest. 2 heads. I'm trying to think how I can... Oh, I do. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Come on, girl. Get it, get it.
What was the number behind your email address?
That was thegunplowmeister74 at gmail.com. All the info is in the description. All right. Let's see if I can do this without completely jacking this up. It's going to get washed anyway, so. You know what? I saw this done on CSI. Who wants you? Ooh, 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 ooh. That kind of worked out. It needs a stiffer brush. So you kind of see the face. It kind of looks stupid with the pastel on there, but the faces are nice. That's the Grimace face, and this is the normal face. That'll be a nice thing too when I get the new setup. Well, setup is for the closer shots instead of lifting stuff to the camera, because that is as zoomed as it gets. I can just lower the boom arm and get it close. This was purchased from GK Model. GK Model Shop. I know I said GK Hobby earlier and I was wrong. I was wrong in that. As usual, let me see. And you know, like to look at. So in the clear pieces, yeah. No, it looks good. Like no matter how I end up doing it, it looks good. It looks freaking fantastic. I don't know if this will show. It might be too bad, but as usual with all their kits, these pieces are crystal clear. Like
it does look really good.
Yeah. Let's see. We get some gear things. We get a rock. Don't know what that goes to.
I got a rock.
On the arms, which I don't care because that's muscle. They did the plugs on the elbows on both of them. And pulling it over underneath the brighter light. Man, unless it shows up when I prime it, there are no 3D print marks on this.
That's awesome.
You get a piece of wood or stone. I'm not sure what this is. It looks like it's supposed to be wood because there's a hinge on there. I am super stoked about this. And then you get, because I guess they didn't do all the smoke effects in clear. These that come off the base are like this. Let's take a look here. And I don't think there's instructions. There shouldn't be instructions. It's a 3D kit. But let's see if they did. No, just a parts list. Okay. So all that stuff you can see in detail on the website, which when this goes back up, I'll put a link to that.
Yeah, I was gonna fish up a link, but I wasn't sure which one it was you got, so I held off.
So let's see here. Where are my nippers? I said nippers, not nipples.
I was getting ready to say, have you checked underneath your shirt?
So I'm just doing a rough. I like to do this while I'm chatting with you guys, just so if anything goes horribly wrong, well, you guys get to witness it and laugh at me. I'm pretty
Which
sure
always sounds like a good time.
Always a good time. So how you been doing, dude?
I am awake. I finally have a day off where I can actually pull myself away from the roommates to come and do the stream with you. I'm happy about that.
I appreciate it. I thought maybe you'd give up on me.
Oh no, never. I've just been real busy with different things around the house and stuff. If anybody, just a heads up, if anybody buys an Oculus Quest 2, do not get the Elite Band. It is garbage. It'll break on you.
All right, well there you go. Don't buy.
They use bad plastic, unlike Bandai.
Well, until they end up making Sword Art Online, actually like Sword Art Online.
Neuralink, yeah.
I won't be getting any of those. So no worries there. All right, so let's see here. So we got a little trimming to do here. By the way, I know Leona was over in Discord, but I don't know if she's actually been in chat. If she is, I hope you are feeling a lot better, hun. I just realized you guys can't see shit I'm doing. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to mention framing.
We're just doing a quick and dirty test fit here.
That's how Dave likes it, quick and dirty.
That's how my ex was. She was quick and she was dirty. All right, well, there's that part. That seems to be just gravity fitting okay.
Everybody knows you're going to add magnets to it.
You know what? I don't think so on this one. I don't think. Okay, I'll probably add a couple, but let me see. What have we got? I say go Satsunu no Hado no version. Satsui. Sorry, got Satsuna on the brain. Clear parts are looking real good. Shop2000.com. There's more. Otherwise, you end up going to the actual Taiwanese site, and I can't read Taiwanese. Joni Rivera may ask, what is a good resin kit for Gunpla for your first time? I'll let Angawa answer this, because he's better at that than I am. He's better at answering those questions. All right, we're just trimming off. See, this is what they should have done with the elbows. Is put the pour spout, you know, where you can't fucking see it. By the way, this video is not intended for children. But it is intended for those that like great discounts and a great site, and that would be galactictoys.com.
Use discount code Starshadow for 10% off your order. Make sure you take a screenshot of your order's receipt. That way you can send it over to Dave over at the gunplameister74@gmail.com to enter a holiday giveaway.
For
more details on the holiday.
Oh, I was going to say, because everyone wants a free perfect grade RX 78-2 Unleashed 2.0. I'm not sure where they're getting the 2.0 from, but that's probably just me being dumb.
I think the 2.0 is in reference to the second rendition of the Perfect Grade RX-78-2.
Oh. Was that
And I
the...
included a link.
Is that... Was that one considered Mark II?
It's considered an evolution project, so I'm pretty sure it can be considered Mark II. Let me actually look at the official literature real quick.
For the original Perfect Grade?
For the new one.
Oh, I was talking the original one. Like, I didn't know that one was...
No, that's a Mark One. That's a first rendition of it, the original Perfect Grade. This new one is, I think they're considering it a 2.0.
Yeah. It's definitely got some upgrades. A lot of upgrades.
Only a couple. I mean, heat sinks and a niche for crying out loud.
So
that's gonna be forever my go-to.
So I've actually got that one built up on the shelf up there, and I was gonna break it down for a conversion, but I think I'm going to keep it as is until I get this one, which, because I know Zach's not here, so he can't hear me. I may have heard that they're expecting their first shipments on those in December. Just saying. And now back to our regular scheduled program. I don't even know if anybody could actually hear that, but it made me feel sneaky.
On my end, it was cutting out, so I don't know.
Probably. For those wondering, yes, on the website it actually says, and this is about as far as I can go because everything else is, yeah, I'll probably end up magnetizing the arms and shit. Who am I kidding? But
that's you, Dave.
Yeah, it would not be the Gunplow-meister.
The Magnet-meister.
The Magnet-meister. Get my big ass head out of the way so I'll stop focusing on it. He's a good size. He's almost all crouched down like that. I would say a good 10 inches or so. So yeah, he's a good 1/6 scale. I think he will go like holding his hands up to Akuma. They're about the same size. Yeah, so that's going to go really well in scale. I am very happy with that. All right, let me half-ass put this back in the box, and then I will kind of make it pretty-ish for my actual official unboxing and first look video. The thing I like about doing the reviews versus these first looks is I have more control over the lighting and everything. So where on the fly here is kind of chaotic.
See, that's one of the benefits of tuning into live streams is you get a preview of what videos are to come, and it's still going to be new content because he's going to talk about things that he didn't talk about during the live stream.
That's right. That's right. Angawa says, shouldn't it be normal Ryu fighting Akuma? Yeah, I'm really leaning toward that. That's what I think I'm going to do. Let's see. What did I miss?
That's a conversation back and forth.
Oh, okay. I just saw the word simp. I'm like, who's a simp? I'm not a simp. Don't treat me like that.
You simp for Ryu. We all know it.
What? Did you say I simp for diarrhea? That's wrong.
I mean, if you want to take it that way.
Yeah, true. And okay, let's see. Did I miss anything? Joy River, you can find me in Discord, and if a stream doesn't happen around then, yeah, check out.
Everybody, join our Discord.
Yeah, join the HAGN, that which is short for Half-Ass Gunplow Network, because, well, yeah, that's kind of at least how I am.
Almost everybody here is reachable. If you talk to somebody cool in the live stream, they're most likely going to be on our Discord, and we're all pretty active on the Discord. So if you're not already a member of our community, please join us. We'd be happy to have you.
The best way to reach me, though, is through Facebook Messenger. You can find me either in the HAGN Facebook group, which is mine, or the Gundam Corner, which is mine. Or you can just find me, David Starshadow. Look me up. Send me a message. It's always up on my phone, except for when I'm at work and I'm not supposed to be looking at my phone. All right.
And if you have problems reaching out to Dave, you can always hit me up on Discord. I'm Therian12 / the other Dave.
All right. So, what you guys have all been waiting for. Well, except for Alan.
Ooh.
Well, Alan's not here, but Alan already did an unboxing on this. This
About time you quit teasing me and show me the package.
Kind of like those Instagram thoughts. Or wait, is it Instagram? Yeah.
Hey, no more breast cupping allowed or breast squeezing. That's it. You can cover it with your arm and your hand, but once there's deformity, then it's considered grabbing.
Yeah. Whatever. If I want to see perversion, I'll go to Twitter. There's enough of that on there. They don't have rules against that. Okay, so I was. Hold on, I don't want to knock my gimbal off of there because that would.
Ooh, that is pretty.
Suck ass. Let me put you over in your gimbal bag. Okay. So I have to remember where I have all of my stuff. Hopefully the lighting is bright enough for you guys. I don't want to blow it out. I could raise up the ISO to that. How does...
Perfect.
Okay. I don't want to really crank up the ISO because then it gets all grainy and I hate grain. The whole reason of me having $1,400 in lenses is because, well, I want them to look good. Okay, so this, of course, is the YJL Hi-Nu. This is the second, not version, but the second release. They are already working on the third release, and that will be distributed at least through GKM in December-ish. So, yeah, if you want one, head over there. Tell them Dave sent you. It gets you no discount, and it doesn't get me anything either because I pay for all this stuff out of my own pocket. They're not a sponsor of the channel. I just like buying stuff from them. I'm going to give you guys a peek at all the sides here.
Now, is this a full dress-up kit or just add-on for the backpack?
No, this is a full dress on, which I was kind of confused why they only have the fin funnels on the front and back. But no, this is a whole
That's what got my confusion.
And this box weighs a good 4 pounds. It's heavy.
Jeez.
But I also know that a majority of that is also the instruction manual. And here's the other.
Now, there's no difference between the releases. They're just doing reprints versus re-release, right?
Correct. But YJL did end up putting on their thing that they were doing another version. And I don't know if it's a revision, but it has less panel separation. I guess that for ease of painting. So I don't know how they're doing that. But here's this. I am assuming that this says YJL in Chinese, Korean. I don't know. I don't have John here to smack me in the head telling me I should know better. And let's see. Ongawa says, my Hi-Nu has been under the table since I got it. Maybe I should inspect the V-fin. I would crack it open and inspect it because I actually ended up, John mentioned it to me, and then dead to death. And then I ended up reading a couple other places that there were mistakes of missing pieces. So I would go through and double check all your parts. And man, the presentation on this is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
I can only get so hard right now.
Don't worry, I'm covering the slack for you over here, Dave.
Okay, so this part comes out. That is nice. This is
There's injected molded pieces?
There are. This would make a nice art piece on the wall because I'm gay like that. I would completely do that, and I probably will do that. Hi. Okay. So what do we got in here? We have, of course, Injected V-fins. That's all these parts are, is V-fins. I can pull mine up off the shelf over there and kind of compare them, but I already know that these already look better. I'm not sure why they stapled that to that bag, but you get some metal funnel bits. Now this is my first like Yowland kit that I've had, so but I'm expecting it to be exactly like Infinite Dimensions, especially since
Infinite Dimensions rebranded.
Yeah. Man, that hopefully that head doesn't look all derpy, but man, it looks so clean. The V-fin is in perfect condition, at least on mine. Looks great. Okay. And I'll show you guys up close once I go through all these. You get new joints. I'm not sure what those are wrapped in foam. Yeah, all these parts look really great. We'll have to see how they fit on. I can tell you right now, these skirts are like so much better than the original. And the shins, more skirt flaps. And what do we got? Details on the back side, details on the front side.
The details everywhere.
There are details everywhere. Let's see here. So this is in perfect condition. We have the shield. Shield looks great. I don't see any, I mean, just on the cardboard, any warping. I appreciate the fact that they put it on there. I'm wondering, let's see, where was that first little baggie? Okay, so we have this. Those are joints. Then we have more joints. I'm going to assume shoulders and knees. This white is kind of interesting. I don't know if it's resin or if it's like a plastic base. These cylinders.
Those fuel tanks?
I believe so.
Huh.
Yeah, these are all fuel tank pieces right here.
Nice.
All right.
I prefer the shorter fuel tanks versus the super long ones.
Well, in this case, I think the super long ones come in handy for holding them up. If you have them standing. And then we have an instruction manual, which I have already seen is like a book. Get out. Okay.
It's a damn good presentation from what I've seen so far.
Yeah, I'm not putting it back all in the wrappers and everything for... Wait. Oh. I was wondering, I'm like, I thought there were decals. There are decals. Now, I've seen other people...
Them right up turn to Bandai, giving you stickers.
Right.
Dude, the clear Alex came with regular sticker decals instead of water slides.
That sucks. So this is the typical, though now it's advertised as Yowland, the typical water slides that you get with any Infinite Dimensions kit. It has what the hell, from Gundam O and so forth. It has the Celestial Being on here. It has the Xeon. It has the ones for Sosby.
Wait, why are the markings all mixed up?
They're all on here.
You should paint it up to be a Celestial Being new Gundam.
Oh my god, I'd have so many people try and stab me over that. You have the EFSF.
Give it Exia colors.
Oh my god. Well, it's actually not too far from Exia colors, but yeah, no. How are you doing, John?
Doing all right. How about you?
Not bad, not bad. Did the air clear up any over there?
It's a bit better, but could be improved. I can actually see the town now.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, so John got the winds that we were supposed to get leaving Tahoe, which was, what was it? You said like 15 to 45 with 85-mile-an-hour gusts, something like that?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Jeez.
Good times.
Except we have 2 fires like within like 20 miles.
Yeah.
So we've had a shit ton of ash last couple of days.
I can
It's been
imagine.
lovely.
All right, so here is the book. Let me make sure that I'm all in there. Here we go. All right. Yaolan photograph album. Okay, I couldn't see the A.
The bum.
You can find them on Tabeo and Weibo. And oh look, Anchoret. Custom models used to paint by the Anchoret studio. Yeah. So, man, but that looks so good, like compared to the stock one. I don't even think the stock one has. I don't think the stock one has those, even with
It
the.
definitely doesn't.
Yeah.
Which is why they stick out a lot.
Yeah. Even with the HWS set, it doesn't have that.
Correct.
So you get your Yaolan colors, which I'm waiting to hear when Galactic Toys gets some of their paints in. I want to try them out. Though okay, so here's my conundrum. So they have, so this is all in white, super white, white 1, 2, 3, and 4, which are all just shades of white, which technically you could make yourself and knock them in out of a jar. So it kind of seems like they kind of went, you know, how do you put it? Stupid smart on their paints. Let's see here. So you get whatever that almost looks like a flesh color. Well, it looks flesh color, but I know it's supposed to be yellow. Red, a soft gold, silver, and 2 shades of green. That looks all good. You got what? Warm gray, green gray, light cold gray, weapon gray, and cold gray.
That color guide is so artistic looking.
Yeah, I do like how they present their colors on the balls in that way, because you can see like how it's going to look all the way from highlight to shadow. So you could go by color, or just use like Google Translate just to point out, but it's pretty easy to go through here. And then we get into the full details. Hi-Nu prototype image. Let's see here. So we have the head. Now, I know you are a critique of Hi-Nu heads, John. What are your thoughts on this one? I think you mentioned it before.
It's pretty fine. They stayed pretty safe. They didn't change much on it. They just added some more panel ends, basically.
Wasn't there
Big dumb derp.
Wasn't there one of them that you said looked horrible? Was it the Fortune Meow, or there was?
I think the Fortune Meow didn't change much. I'm trying to remember which company did it. It was like a smaller company that isn't very well known, but they changed a lot, and it really hurt the look. Like they just changed the basic entire silhouette of the head.
Yeah,
and not in a good way.
Here we have the chest.
There's only like 8 different Hi-Nu conversions now, or dress-up kits, I should say.
Yeah. So this looks like it changes a lot. So I don't know how much actually gets used from the kit. I think pretty much just parts of the frame.
It's pretty sure it's just the frame that gets used.
They gave it a Gatling gun on the arm. That's cool.
Well, I mean, the kit does have a gun on the arm. It's just it's hidden.
Yeah.
This one is like, we're not gonna pretend like we can hide it. We're just gonna let you know it exists.
Yeah. I guess you can pull off the gun and then close up the hatch.
I would hope so.
Yeah, we got the legs.
Ooh, those legs look nice.
Yeah, I love all the separation.
The fins coming off the back. Yeah, that's what you were pointing out.
Yeah. The bottom of the feet. I think they did great with that. Even though, like, unless you have it on a flight stand or something like that, you wouldn't end up seeing that. But I still think that looks great.
Yeah, it's a little too heavy to put in a flying stand, I would say. It's, if the stand wasn't a clear plastic, I would say it might be possible. But unfortunately, the Bandai stand's clear, so it's more brittle.
Yeah.
Not to mention, you've be double, triple the weight with the resin. I mean, it's the whole reason why they switched the backpack to plastic, like the funnels.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be resin, and they were like, "Oh, it's too heavy."
It was too heavy in plastic on the regular one.
Well, that was less of a case that it was too heavy, whereas the connection that they chose for the kit was just really poor. It was a case of, if you pull it off the backpack even once, you've permanently ruined the connection. Because the way it connects is, it only likes to be connected once. It doesn't like to be taken on and off.
Let's see, what do we got here? We have the backpack part.
Let's see. There's a lot of Hi-Nu conversions. Let's see. There's the Evo.
You have the fuel tanks, which are quite excessive, but
It looks like there's two different variants of it.
No.
The far right versus the left.
No.
No. Okay, I see it.
Yeah.
It goes off the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, it all depends.
No. I'm saying on the crease of the magazine fold,
gotcha.
It looks like that's where it ended.
Let's see. And you have the mega particle cannons, which go on.
Those are pretty too.
Yeah.
I actually don't like this part of them sticking out. Like, if it folded or rotated, I think it'd be less obnoxious. But the fact that they're always facing forward, sore point for me.
Oh, that's where the fin funnels attach.
Mm-hmm. Same spot as always.
Yeah. No, I was thinking that there was a way to flip these back, which there might be. We might be able to modify that. And oh, you know what? Those weren't joints for the kit that I was seeing in white. They're joints for this, so they are movable. It's just how movable that they are.
Yeah, there's not a single shot of them in another direction or pose, so I doubt that they can be moved in any significant way.
I think they can only be moved like half an inch, either up or down or something like that. Let's see here. Movable wing. So you got some effects that open up on that.
Damn, that's pretty.
And then you have the fin funnels.
Funnels.
God, I hate doing fin funnels.
There's only like 8 of them. Come on. 6 of them.
Let's see here. Though for some reason, don't ask me why, but I prefer the look of this guy with the funnels off of the back. It looks more angelic, I guess I could say. I just noticed that looks kind of blown out. Let's turn that down a little bit. But I like them hanging off the back, but these look great. I think I have the effects that came with the heavy weapon set that I think you got me, John. I still have that.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. Let's see here. We have the weapon, which big ass gun, and the shield. Let's see, rollout. Jesus, that's a monster. I guess you could do it.
It really is.
You could do it on a, like, if you had like a wooden base with like a metal dowel going up into the crotch section. That's the only way I would trust it.
I mean, the thing is though, is the connection point is the backpack, and it's the section that needs the most support because of the way it connects into the chest.
Yeah.
I mean, the kit already requires you to make a giant modification to the chest so that it won't collapse from how it's connected.
Yeah.
Like, anyone that thinks that that's gonna just stand there like itself as is out of the box is fooling themselves, because like that doesn't even work on the basic kit. Like, once you like take it out even once,
No.
the extra weight throws it off.
And I think that's the whole point.
The reason why it's sitting on the ground.
Well,
but even then,
it's sitting
though,
on the ground, and that's why they made these tanks so long.
But I mean, even then though, if it's even slightly loose, that connection, like that's not gonna stop it from falling out.
Yeah.
Even with it sitting on the ground like that.
Let's see. What's this say? Movable wing mode. Okay, so this is just giving a shot.
So they just took off the gun. They didn't actually rotate it at all. They just got rid of it. I prefer that far more than the other version.
Yeah.
Those wing biters look crazy.
Yeah, I love this offset design and the details that they put in the funnels. Basic mode. I don't know. There's something about this one that I like, that all the edges seem crisp. And for some reason...
Which matches the EF design. Always hard edges, whereas the Xeon designs are always rounded.
Yeah.
Like, they're big two design differences.
I mean, I love the Xeon designs in general, but there's just something about this one that it looks appropriate, being just all sharp and like a sharp dressed man. Okay, well, we're now at page 49 and 50, and there's probably the same amount of pages left. So, yeah, there's a lot of pages to this.
Jeez.
Let's see here. So now we'll get into the building part. Oh, look.
No, they even have tools. The tools they want you to use. That's the first.
Let's see. So they have the 400, and I can't read what that one is. The flat files. Jesus Christ, that's big.
Wait, they want you to watch video.
What's that?
It says watching the video guide for more detailed tutorials.
Oh, yeah.
But they don't. Do they give you a disc with that, or like a YouTube link?
They do have a YouTube link. I haven't seen them put up any videos. They just have their channel.
Could be unlisted.
Billy and YouTube. We will upload some of our instruction videos to Billy and YouTube. You can follow us by scanning the QR code. I haven't seen them do any builds on it though, so now I'm subscribed to them. But they recommend using a 2.5 millimeter BMC, a 0.2 millimeter, and hey, I have that file. So borrow file and then a flat file. And they are recommending specific tools can be chosen according to personal habits. Watch the video for more detailed.
So they're rescribing the panel lines to get rid of any type of mold defects.
Yeah. Well, if I'm taking a look at this, they're wanting you to go across, like planing the bare plastic to make it flat, perfectly flat. That makes sense. And then, yeah, they show you the scribing lines, which ones are for which. That's crazy. It's crazy in a good way.
And it pointed out specifically a 0.2 BMC.
Yeah. Like the chisels in the pictures actually say BMC on them. Let's see here. Next up, tips to prevent paint from being scratched. So it shows you shaving off some of the parts on here. Skiving the red area by 0.2, 0.3 millimeters, make it slide more smoothly. Skiving?
Shaving.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Using a wider chisel to push forward, generally 2 or 3 times, can create the finish on there. Okay, so that's what they want the big chisel for. Then flat filing. Grinding the red area through metal files with metal files and polishing plate. Okay. I mean, this has to be one of the most detailed instead of their old design where they just showed you some red parts to trim off and stuff. On
Actually
here,
helpful.
yeah. Using hand drill to widen the mark position to 1.9 millimeters slowly, and that's to fit the metal for the Vulcans.
It's really cool they include all those little details, though.
Showing that also for the gun barrel. I guess there's metal pieces for the gun barrel and also for that vent or whatever it is on the cockpit area. Before painting, please compare the installation position with the complementary metal parts. The metal parts of D12 and B16 are 2.7 millimeter and 0.9 millimeter respectively. If the diameter of the resin part is too small, please carry out the reaming process. So there will be reaming in this project.
Oh yeah, my favorite.
Let's see. Reaming. Skills of installing metal parts. The enhanced version will give the guest the following nozzle additionally. Please make a hole reservation before painting. So it's showing you what parts to clip. They painted them red. And then nip it off and then put that in. So good job with that. Let's see here. Backpack, cutting off the spherical plastic and drilling holes in number J33 and J48 resin parts. So they're showing you for that.
See, it removes the guesswork and then the uncertainty of doing it, because that's one of my biggest reservations of doing any kind of modification is I'm afraid I'm going to screw something up. But if the instructions say, hey, do this, I'm like, okay, here's the drill.
Yeah.
Then you find out there's an error. Yeah, we didn't let me touch that.
I follow the directions, though. I don't follow the directions.
Let's see here. Resin Modeler says this kit is a massive project. Yeah, this is going to be a big project. I'm really curious how well these parts fit. Let's see here. Tips for stable pose. In order for the Hi-Nu to stand stably, we need reinforce the following positions. The paint should be scraped off before using adhesive to enhance firmness. Is that what we're doing? B12 needs to adhere to positions shown in the picture, which is, I think, the cockpit or underneath the cockpit. B09 needs to apply glue to increase the diameter of the sphere and increase friction, keeping the body straight. So you don't. I'd end up running a pin through there, through that ball first, because that is going to snap the fuck off.
I like how they want you to only add some glue for the back of the chest. There's much better solutions than what they're suggesting.
Is that what the original plastic A1, the red area in the picture, needs to be reinforced with glue?
Yeah, I'm sorry, a little glue is not going to solve the weight issue for that.
No.
Cam posted actually a good tutorial on what to do there, if memory serves.
Cool. It's that or a couple quarter-inch magnets will do the trick. I don't know. I don't even know if I'd trust that. Yeah,
no,
they hold like 5 pounds.
It's best to just take out the shoulders joints and then you just shove a full bar through, basically, where the shoulder joints are.
You mean crossways?
Yep.
From shoulder to shoulder.
And then you have it screw into that, basically.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And that makes it much more firm. I think Cam or someone, I'm pretty sure it was Cam. He posted a video on how to do it because he's had to do it on a few kits. Because he's had a few Hi-Nu kits.
So if I can remember to, I will post Cam's link in the description. He doesn't post a whole lot anymore, but he has some great videos. He's also
he's been busy. He's busy
yeah.
at that contest that he's been running for the past year.
Yeah, but Cam is a great guy. He's also one of the few people that you will ever see that painted a full Gunpla by hand. Crazy bastard. Oh, you've done it too, but he's just.
Said That Buster Gundam I entered into a contest many moons ago was a full hand paint. That's why it looks so bad.
Yeah, he full hand painted weathering though.
Oh no.
Let's see here.
He didn't use any pastels or nothing. He just went at it all with a brush.
Jeez.
And let's see here. Metal bars can be used to join F11 and the thigh framework to enhance load bearing. Let's see here. Following parts cannot be stuck. D10 and D8. If frequent replacement causes looseness, friction can be enhanced by adding adhesive to the tendon to increase the thickness. And that's for the guns for the arms. Okay. Or
Adding a C to the thickness.
Or, let's see. With where those go, you add some little magnets in the plastic right there and then on the inside of that so that they are movable joints. What? Yeah.
Magnets? No.
Welcome to Dave's World.
Magnets.
Reinforcing the movable hands. I will probably scrap the master grade hands for some of the Gunpla Builders solid hands. I actually prefer the way those look anyway, and I don't need to repose the hands. The right arm can be opened and closed by replacing parts, so the following parts cannot be stuck. Oh, that's what they're intending on you to remove parts to add parts. Excuse me. Let's see here. Considering the weight of the backpack, we recommend sticking the parts shown in the picture firmly if standing for a long time. And I'm assuming sticking, they mean gluing. To make the angle of the backpack look good, glue can be applied to the red area of I05 to increase the diameter and friction. Yeah, we're going to end up fixing that too. Let's see here. Tighten K26 and J16 to allow Propellant Tank to play a supporting role, or glue them. It's suggested to install L13 at the point between the arm and the rifle to enhance grip. I'm assuming that's like a support bracket. An elongated bracket can further enhance stability and is an option. So I'm assuming that they add this to go on to the flight stand. To make the cannon rotatable, please do not fix at joints, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it is partially movable. We could apply glue in location shown in the picture to make tendon thicker to prevent drop of fin funnels. The enhanced version is an alternative design, and its corresponding movable shaft cannot be stuck. Okay.
Huh. I just want to highlight a comment in the video in the live stream here. Flair has commented, "Dave Nye, the magnet guy." Dave.
Don't let me remember that. I'll make a freaking t-shirt and sell it as merch.
So remind you of that later. Check.
Yeah. I'll have to go through one of the Teespring shops. Let's see here. Alan says, "Okay, I'm back. Welcome back. Your YouTube account has changed, Alan." Oh yeah, it's a different different name. Which Alan?
Well,
are you the real Alan?
It's the imposter.
It's
Alan seems kind of sus. We should vote him out.
Alan. God, I can't. I'm sorry, dude. I cannot see the name Alan or your name.
Alan.
There we go. Yeah, without the squirrels. Yeah, or the badgers, prairie dogs, whatever the hell they are. Alan.
The best thing is I referenced that video earlier today. Nighttime, daytime.
Okay, now we are at page 62. We only have like 40 more pages to go. I'm sorry.
Only. Woo.
Only. I'm trying to make sure you guys get your money's worth. The red part, the red part in the picture below needs to be removed.
Just the
wait.
tip.
Just the tip. Okay, so now I'm kind of curious because this looks like one of the resin pieces. Why wouldn't you
It
just?
does.
Why wouldn't you just do that when
Maybe
you
that's the
cast
incorporated
it?
pour spout.
No, because that's right here. Hmm.
Yeah, it's the part that's telling you to remove is the pour spout.
No. The pour spout's up here. The pour spout is right here. I can see it in the picture because they trim it off right here. So I'm not sure why
Weird.
Yeah, right. Let's see here. The mark position can be reamed to more than 5.6 millimeters. Okay. If installation cannot be done smoothly, the mark position can be reamed to 4 millimeters. Okay. Install J55 on the original frame and cut off the red area along the outline of the resin part with an art knife. So they have you cutting off. This is part of the backpack. So they have you cutting off a chunk of that. Okay, gotcha. That's where the normal little ball joint things go. The rest of this is just pictures. Let's see. So this is the chest section.
Oh, it's all the frame modifications. Neat.
Now with this being said, let's see if they actually included everything in the instructions, because most of the time they'll include some, but they don't include all of them. And let's see here. So this is showing, but here's one thing I do appreciate. So they're showing you before and after the trimming. Same with
cool.
here. I'm kind of confused though, because this looks like the section that they told you to make thicker in the
Yeah, it looks like the waist section.
all right, well, we'll figure that out. Let's see here. On here they have you trimming off that part.
Oh, look at how they have you butchering the wing, the mounts for the funnels.
Over here.
The bottom portion of that right page. Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah.
mean to jump ahead, but wow.
Yeah, they
Well,
trim a
you're
good
not-
portion.
Yeah, I mean, since you're not using it, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's see here. On these joints, they have you knocking those pegs, those little bits off, which I think are more for detail. That's one of the skirts. PC 402. Fuck. I'm gonna have to figure out where all these are, which shouldn't be too hard.
You already. This is for the Verka, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have to break off all the armor on mine and go from there. Assembly instructions. Okay. So we have a mount, 15 pieces, ABS 1, and I don't know what the hell that says, but 4. And I'm going to assume that's metal.
Yeah, it is.
Metal.
Here's the actual instructions, the breakdowns and stuff.
Let's see here. So there's that. And yeah. I mean,
Is that a
instructions are
magnet?
horrible.
M01 and M02?
No, those are the pieces for the Vulcans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got full metal Vulcans.
So you've got 2 pieces. You've got a larger outer sleeve, and then there's one that goes behind it. That's the actual
I
barrel.
see.
I like that. It
That's
gives
cool.
you some details. A06789 are 2 sets of heat sinks. Choose one from 2.
Heat sinks and knees.
So are they including your obsession with heat sinks? So I'm assuming by this that they're including 2 different sets so you can choose. That's interesting.
Yeah, if you look on the left-hand side, on the left page, there's 4 of the A06. Yeah, that. Those are the interchangeable ones that you can choose for that portion.
I'm interested to know what the difference between them are. Let's see here. 28 parts total, or resin parts 28, ABS 1, and metal 2. And this is going to be for the whole chest down to waist section.
That cockpit block looks really good with how it's pronounced like that.
Cut the red, which they have you cutting the... Oh, okay, so they're leaving the ball on for the lower half of the waist, but they're having you cut off the ball section underneath the cockpit part. That's what they were talking about running.
Together?
Either straight glue it together, or they were talking about doing pins. Like
okay, I see.
They said they wanted you to apply glue to increase the friction.
That was for the lower ball down here.
The lower ball.
In the lower waist section, but they're showing to cut off the ball in. Well, here, hold on.
I want 2.
Okay. Come on. That's a good Hi-Nu. Say hi, guys. Say bye, guys.
Yoink.
Okay. I probably should pull off the backpack first. Come on. Unsnap, damn you.
That backpack is so loose.
Oh. It helps if I remember how this is on there.
Uh-huh.
Pretty sure you need to slide it off before you take off the backpack, based on from that stand.
Yeah, I had to take it off the stand.
That's a cool stand, at least.
Someone wants you to recast some parts, Dave.
These shoulders. I mean, I gotta give them credit, but man, that's kind of janky as hell. I mean, I like how much mobility that they have, but... okay, so what they're showing is... Let me make sure. Oh.
I think it's clipped in with other pieces of armor.
Yeah, there is. There's this piece. But anyway, so this is the piece that they were talking about thickening up with the glue. There's another one in this block underneath that gives it this... Now that I have it locked up in there, that gives it this mobility.
It has a sassy
Yeah. So yeah. So basically you're eliminating, I think, that wiggle. But I mean, honestly,
well, it's also getting extended too. That part,
yeah,
that lower part of the torso is getting extended by a good amount.
Gonna look so good when you get done with it, dude.
Still too early to get turned on, other Dave.
I'm already, my nips are already rock hard. It's too late.
Well, I mean, you might see it done all in like resin color.
Yeah, it's gonna get put together and never painted. I'm used to this now.
Let's see here. Looking out, it's not coming out until the end of November. Okay, they're having a conversation. It's slid from the back. Yeah, I learned that. Shoulders. So that
There's
all
so much
looks...
more detail on those.
Yeah, because these shoulders are kind of like... There's so much dust on here. These shoulders are just kind of crap. Like,
they really are.
There's not really any details in here. I still think one of my favorite parts, like I kind of like this head, but one of my favorite parts is, and it always has been since they've done these, is the little slots for the nose.
Oh, the full-blown, full,
mm-hmm.
I can't talk today. The through holes they put.
Yeah. I just think that looks so much better. Let's see here. This is going to be the arms. 32 pieces, 2 pieces ABS, and 3 pieces of metal. All right. Yeah, I guess so. Oh yeah. For the gun, I think they're including that. After red part is removed, original PC4 part is installed into D23 in advance. So this part gets removed, and then the little ball sockets that go in the end of the wrists go in. Right arm, clearing away red areas. So they have you knocking the little red pieces off of the shoulder joints, removing that section.
That gun looks so badass.
Alternative. Closed mode. It won't be in closed mode.
Thank you, Dave.
Front waist armor. Which, I mean, that's simple enough. Let's see here. Side waist armor. Yeah, so the white pieces are ABS plastic. Just really thick ABS plastic. So there's the side waist. Let's see. Back waist.
Which waist?
The crotch. And it has you trimming off some pieces on the backside of there. I like the fact that not only did they show you way back here on pieces, but they also show you in the build parts too.
That clarity helps out a lot.
Yeah, thighs, you're going to use the original poly cap right there, which is going to go here. And you're going to cut off little nubs on here, which I'm not sure if I ended up seeing, for the armors to slide on. Shins. That's a lot of parts just for the shins.
It really is.
Let's see, feet. Not too bad.
There's gonna be so many maggots in this.
Hold on, 807. So that's for that. H09. But that's the upper. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
it's
on.
got an inset for the tip of the toe.
Yeah, but what I'm curious about is I would have swore maybe I'm just high.
That's a possibility.
Probably. Let's see here. So, okay, so I'm flipping through here. They did include that one piece that they were talking about for the stand. I'm looking for the feet section. Plastic pieces.
I think that was in the bag with the shield.
No. Maybe I did imagine that. I would have.
You thought that was solid versus the hollowed out?
No, I would have swore I saw when I was flipping through here something that looked like the bottom of the feet.
I could be using this as standard foot frame for the underside.
I would have swore I even made a comment on it.
You commented on it being painted when you were looking at the painting guide.
Oh, okay. I was like, I would have swore I saw the bottom of the feet in there. Okay.
Because your exact comment is I like how they have it all painted, even though you're never going to see it unless you have it on a stand. And then John went on his thing about clear plastic stands not being good for it.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's heavy.
All right. Moving on. Let's see here. Balance wings. So there's all the pieces for that. There's a lot of pieces there.
Uh-huh. Some itty bitty ones.
Funnel base. Man, there's a lot of little pieces.
All the more pieces to lose, Dave. All the more pieces to lose.
Well, luckily, my carpets are clean now, so... yeah, but I'll still end up losing one. And let's see here. So this is for the guns to go on. Enhanced version. Oh, okay. Wait. Step 3. Step 4. I don't know if they're intending on you using either the guns or this funnel thing. I almost get the impression that you could put them both on there, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Propellant tank. I do think the tank looks really good. Let's see here. Beam rifle and shield. Pretty simple.
Are we gonna get 100 pages? Is that what this is gonna be? Over 100 pages?
98.
Oh, dang, so close.
Let's see here. And then the fin funnels. So many fin funnels.
They should have just rounded up.
Let's see here.
See, it looks like they're keeping Bandai's comb connection strategy there.
No, they actually marked up parts that they don't want you to use that they included. That's curious.
I know.
3 parts that they're not going to use, but they gave you.
Huh.
Curious.
Maybe you only use them so many times for other parts of the kit.
But that wouldn't. But that wouldn't make sense though, because they actually just took out straight out of the manual saying that you're not using the parts.
But this far into the manual, maybe you've already used some of them from parts of the runners, because it's cheaper to make one mold that you're going to eject 6 times versus, or 12 times versus.
Well, it does have a message. You can Google Translate that, Dave. It says 0, N01, N04, N07. Those are the ones that aren't being used. So that's something you can Google Translate.
Probably going to translate the not used.
I mean, most likely.
Let's see here.
But it doesn't make sense that they would say at the very end, "Oh, you're not using these."
Is this?
Because if you were using it prior, then there's no reason to say that they're not being used.
They're not being used in this step.
Yeah, but there's no reason to make a disclaimer like that. It's really dumb and stupid.
Let's see here. Come on.
There's only one way to find out. Build it.
Okay, well, it's not Korean.
Well, if Dave can figure out how to use Google Translate, we'll
Hey,
find
shut
out.
up. Why do I have Airbrush?
Dave, I know you're a boomer, but
Damn.
Not required. That's all it says. No need to use. Okay. It keeps flipping around. Does not need to be used. Alright. So
Cool, that was easy.
So here's my thought. I don't remember what the runners for the original look like. What are the odds?
I'll look it up. I already have this page up anyway. Nah, they're completely not different.
yeah, they're not remotely similar because they changed the whole funnel design.
Yeah, I know they... Okay. I was just wondering what the odds are, but no. That's a stretch. I was wondering what the odds were that they actually left did the detailing on the runners. So these are original Bandai runners. And they did all the detailing on the parts and everything, adding the details, and just basically recasted the original runner.
Yeah, but that wouldn't have been possible though because they actually changed the funnel so much that it would have.
Unless they lifted the funnels from another company.
Which I don't think they did because if memory serves, they were talking about how they had to cast that shit in plastic because it was too heavy.
I don't know, but there's probably going to be some super extreme version. Let's see here. Step 3 goes together pretty simple. I hate when they end up doing this, and I know this is already says the original part on here, but it's just weird how they end up doing the original pieces are in that it's out of focus piece. They did that on the Exia Dark Matter, but you couldn't distinguish what was. It wasn't clear enough to distinguish
the Bandai part and the new resin parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then there we are, the back of the booklet, and one broken down Hi-Nu.
Now, I reviewed this. The Hi-Nu didn't survive.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Well, let's take a look at what we got in Chitty Chat.
By the way, Dave, when you break down your Hi-Nu,
Mm-hmm.
make sure you have the original manual in front of you when you break it down, because
Yeah.
a lot of stuff doesn't break down as simply as just pulling it apart.
Yeah.
There's a lot of slidey bits.
Yeah, like the part you were trying to separate from the torso,
Yeah.
that you can't yank out. That you would have snapped the kit instead, because that doesn't actually come apart that way. You have to
Watch him.
because it actually locks. There's a part that locks in the back that prevents you from just yanking it.
He's got enough glue.
Ow.
Calm down.
I got you.
It's specifically there so you can't just accidentally yank it apart.
Yeah.
from
John,
the
haven't you
parts.
heard? Gunpla is freedom.
Yes, I know Dave likes to suffer, but I also like to see a project finished, even if it's only just assembled and not painted.
Finished? What's that?
All right. Well,
We're just trying to keep up Dave's track record. He finished snapping the resin Zaku. Okay, got to keep up the momentum before he goes back to his old ways.
oh my God.
Poor Dave getting roasted.
You guys are cracking me up.
We still have like 8 resin kits that ain't finished assembly.
Yeah.
I still want to see that Sazami get done.
That I've already assumed is never gonna happen.
Hey.
Fine, I'll give you 20 years. I'll give you a timeline of 20 years.
Wait, which Sosby are you talking about? Are you talking about the Infinite Dimensions one, or are you
ID,
talking about...
yeah.
No,
The
not the
Infinite
ID.
Dimensions one's
Not the
so
ID
sexy.
one.
the big one.
The big one.
Yeah.
Not to mention Jim's G system head that he wants you to prep one day.
Eventually.
Not happening.
Well, he has to say.
Hey man, 2020 will never end, so
I thought he sent it to you.
No. He hasn't sent me anything.
You never got the head?
No.
Dave getting head.
Wait, which head? Because
The G system one.
the Grand System, or
Yeah,
I own those. I bought those from him.
I know.
Oh, okay, I got you. I thought you were talking about me prepping for him. I'm like,
We
no,
we know what the master plan is. Dave buys it, preps it, Jim buys it back.
How many fucking kits have I done that to? I've done that a lot.
Enough.
If you guys are wondering what I'm doing,
He's practicing for his DJ set at Coachella.
No. And you can turn on after completing the steps shown here. Okay, so I've done that. Announce memberships.
Oh, you're turning memberships on.
I am.
Is that a YouTube thing?
Video.
Yeah.
It is.
It's like an extra subscription that helps out the creator.
Okay, I don't know.
I didn't know
So
they
if
had that.
If you guys got some spare change, he's doing very reasonable tiers, but you get a special badge icon for in the chat when you're talking, and then special emotes too at some point. And it goes to benefit Dave and help him keep up with his antics. So if you guys enjoy watching it, please. If you have enough for a cup of coffee from Starbucks that you're no longer going to be going to, chip in.
It's going to make me do a video. Damn it. You have to jump through all these steps. So first of all, you have to...
Video. Join channel. Bye. End video.
It says set up your membership level. So I'll just tell you what I have going on. I have 3 levels. So I have the $1.99 is the nub lover. So that is, damn it, I need a wireless mouse. So that'll get you a loyalty badge that I ended up taking an old icon of mine and then kind of recoloring and then sizing down. It'll also give you, well, basically you'll be feeding my caffeine addiction. And then it'll give you membership only, like posts and pictures and things like that, which I will be using all the time, showing you guys like behind the scenes and little stupid stuff like that. And then tier 2, I named Buffed and Polished. It includes the nub lovers, and then it will give you one or more. I put it as one or more members only live stream and chat, so that'll only be for members of the second tier, which is $4.99. Just a small, like a stream like this, but it's just going to be working on things. I can answer your guys' questions, things like that.
We're not going to get access to cross-dressing Dave's OnlyFans?
Wait, that's the $59.99 perk. And then I have a third tier which I named God tier, which is $9.99. And it's all the previous stuff and exclusive members only videos. So basically, if you have a question or you want to know how something gets done specifically, whether it's doing decals, placing beads, anything like that, or I'll do little videos like that, and it will only be accessible to those guys. I think that is a good little incentive, whether it's how to do magnets and minis or little magnets, or I have so many little things in my brain that I just haven't done, and a lot of them are can be done in little short videos. These videos will not be overly produced and polished. They will be nitty and gritty and just down to it. This is how you need to do it. This is my way of doing it and making sure that it's secure and everything. And hopefully people end up liking that. And then I can add the OnlyFans. So,
Dave's World Gone Wild.
Yeah, Dave's World Gone Wild. I'll be building Gunpla completely naked for you ladies out there. As everyone just threw up all over whatever device that they're watching me on.
Is it like a non-subscriber or unsubscribe method where they pay not to see it?
Well, I guess I could do that. I guess $69.99 to not see that. Oh.
This is the part where Dave is blackmailing his fan base.
Let's see here. So let me get back to my correct screen here. So evidently they want me to make a little intro video telling you guys why you should end up joining. And then once I do that, I was actually surprised they approved me. So I'll make that video and it'll probably be active this weekend. So
it's because Dave's a gamer.
Actually, normally they only do this if you have 30,000 subscribers. But even though I don't have, I only have almost 15,000, my view count is high enough. My watch time is high enough that they ended up approving that.
Because you're an established YouTuber.
Yeah, I've only been on here for 10 years. Active 5, but let's see here. Ungawa says Dave's going to have a busy winter. I am. None recently. Brave assumption. Dave won't be slacking off during the break. Well, he said he would be working a lot this winter. I will be, because I don't have, with Rona and everything, I don't plan on going out and doing our regular holiday stuff. So
Dave's gonna find a new game to play.
No, because the only game worth playing has been delayed yet again. So, which would be
oh my god, dude, I'm so salty about that. It's the only game I have for PS5 when it comes out.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
See, I don't even have a pre-order for that system yet. So, whatever. That's okay. I'll wait until all the bugs have been worked out. Let's see. Dr. Hasoon, welcome. I saw you were here a while ago, so I'm just now seeing that. Love the plastic funnels. Agawa says funnels are a cool design. Go great with high mobility backpack. Steps kits. I only have 2 DM kits. Testament and Death Scythe, Wing Zero, based on metal composite. Tempted to get the Daiban Hi-Nu and replace some of the outer armor pieces. Check out layout of Bandai runners. Busy. People will still go to Starbucks. Steph's Kit says bad heart, so no coffee, period. Did Icon Maker not work out? So, yeah, I haven't heard anything from him, so I decided to make my own. I could have gone, and then I realized that YouTube offers their own, and it just, like a little icon in different colors for different, like periods of time that you've been on there. I just decided to do it myself, just to eliminate some of the cost and headache. Let's see here. Here's the thing. I can do this shit on my own. I have all the programs. I have all the, it just sitting down and taking time to sit there and edit it.
Instead of doing other things.
And, you know, I wanted to help out other people that I knew, because, you know, times are rough for a lot of people. So,
Shit happens.
He's trying to be a good egg.
Angawa says buffed and polished to god tier, quite the jump. Yeah, I mean, I can always change the names of them later on, but Angawa only 21 days in BD.
How about Cyberpunk?
Oh, okay. Theoretically.
Yeah.
Though here's the thing, I did end up hearing about that today, and I did end up hearing that it is ready, but they have a few little kinks that they want to work out between all the different systems that they're ending up putting the platform out.
Yeah,
because it's
just fine. Because
they couldn't get a good.
They're not pulling the Bethesda.
Yeah.
They couldn't get a reliable model for the Xbox One original and the original PS4 to look good, so they had to redo some patch stuff for it,
which I'm perfectly fine with. I'd rather have a game that is playable than one that's kind of half-ass put out to rush it out to make the money. They've already got their money in.
You don't want to play Fallout 4 and losing all your gameplay in the first 18 hours?
No. And
not having to back up your data and stuff?
Or play 76 and go to delete it, it deletes your Windows 32 boot partition. Yeah, that was a fun one.
Yeah, no.
But no, people forget the original release date of Cyberpunk 2077. The original, if you look up the original release trailer, the original trailer for it, Bullets by Archive, it said ready, ... when it's ready.
Yeah.
You should definitely do a part check, though, by the way, Dave.
Yeah, I'm taking your advice. I'm going to go through. Once I'm done with this stream, I got to go. Speaking of regular taco making, I got to go make tacos because wifey wants tacos.
Yay, tacos.
So I got all that stuff before the stream, so I got to go down and get that already. But, and then once I'm done eating, I'm going to come up and shoot the clean unboxing on this, going over everything, and then I'm going to crack open all the parts, and I'll do that as the unboxing too. Like, these are all the parts for this. I'm going to do it that way, like my old style way. That'll be actually pretty quick. The longest part's going to be going through this manual. That's going to be a freaking nightmare to do. Angawa says, I don't care. I'd rather them delay it and the day zero patch be good than rushed and be bad. Alan says, Alan. I came after the parts were looked at. Yes. I just went through those. And then I went through the massive freaking catalog that is in the instruction manual. And no,
I just have to say this again. Sorry.
Oh no, I was going to say no. I didn't do a deep look into the parts, but they look pretty good. Dave is always cooking. Yes. I wear the panties in this family.
I just hope they'll take that as live stream for pornographic content because that book was saucy.
Hope she does the dishes. No, I do the dishes too. And then I get spanked and called a dirty girl. GKM did the quality QC check. Not sure if they count. Let's let's see. Yeah, GKM left a QC check, or someone did, on my bags. Did I have any of that? I don't have those.
Oh, was in check then.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Shame.
Because I noticed all the head QC 19 box. I didn't even do a parts check. I hope it's good. Yeah, I just too many kits to inspect. Always try and do it. Big Alan says big GSB kit coming in. Must count all those parts when it arrives in Hong Kong. Yes.
You absolutely need to count G system kits.
Yes. Maybe it was first run thing. It could be. Alan says, so Dave builds Gunpla wearing pink lacy panties. Subscribe for $9.99 or join my channel for $9.99. Who knows? I might even wear the wig. Agawa said my Kasatria had extra parts.
Damn it, I have to moderate those streams.
No, not the members only. You don't. I mean, you can if you want, but
I'm totally gonna be there. I gotta watch the antics unfold.
And the way I'm figuring those is I'm still going to end up posting up like some videos and stuff that will be in those tiers. So when you join, it won't be completely blank. There'll be some stuff in there. But I'm super excited about it. Hopefully it'll add a little extra income, which actually goes back to you guys between giveaways and stuff like that. That's how I try and work it out.
Yeah, there's a key thing to note about Dave's channel is he isn't doing the subscriptions and stuff like that for the sake of lining his pocketbooks. Everything gets returned, both be it for content creation or in giveaways, because he's a generous dude.
Yeah, I spend a lot of money on extra shit for in here. Oh, I have enough shit. I could run a full porn set in here and probably a soap opera too. Jason Combs says fishnets and high heels. Okay, I have to draw the line at high heels. It's not happening. First of all, they don't make size 13 high heels. Okay, they probably.
You're just not looking in the right stores, man.
Stop.
What, you don't want to roll your ankle again, Dave?
No. No.
We won't be happy until the bone's showing, bro.
I'm just staring at the camera right now, like, no. I was scrolling through my phone, clearing out stuff, and I was like, I came across the old photos between the time it happened and like the healing time, and I went,
I remember you sending those to me, man. I was like over here, sympathetic pains.
Yeah, all my friends almost unfriended me just for me posting the picture of my foot pointing in the wrong direction in the ambulance.
Well,
You're like, dude, check this out. I'm like, what's up? And you sent the picture. I'm like, why?
I think, didn't I message you the night it happened too? I know I did, John.
Oh no, you did. You were like, dude, check this out. I'm like, what? It was a whole thing. I remember it quite well.
I mean, I owe John so much for that night. Because one, I know that he's up like all fucking night because he's a night owl, kind of like I am, and like I couldn't get hold of Heidi.
Oh no.
You know, so and it wasn't that I was scared or anything. I was just like bored. I didn't care.
Dave's like, I'm just sitting on the curb.
I was bored.
Yeah, between sitting on the curb and then sitting in the hospital and just, I mean, the nurses weren't really anything to look at.
Damn it, Dave.
We're trying to keep your channel monetized.
And then listening
to the harder battle every day.
Every day we stray further from God's light. This is a Christian Minecraft server, goddammit.
Yeah, I mean, and I was trying to block out things like, I don't know, the girl like 3 booths down from me screaming bloody murder because they had to remove a knife from her because she stabbed herself in the face and in the gut after she stabbed her boyfriend, and apologizing with the police there, of course, that she just didn't want him. Yeah, she didn't want him to leave her. I'm like, girl, you just secured that. Like,
I love you, Ricky.
Agawa says it was a fine story, and then it wasn't.
Was it?
Welcome to my life. It's just my life is crazy.
And then the Always Sunny in Philadelphia theme starts playing with a freeze frame. Yeah, that's Dave's life.
But I want to hear from you guys. Like, since I have you here and you're in chat, like, what do you think about this format? I mean, yes, it's a pain in the butt. I've been standing for 2 hours and 11 minutes, but I'm used to it at work, so it's actually more comfortable me doing this than sitting in a chair for 2 hours. But what do you think about this view and this setup? Do you like it? Do you not like it? I of course am going to be changing it around between the desk and here, because I'm not going to do modeling on this desk. This is more for the reviews and the pretty things like that. But let me know if you guys like this. Let's see. Angawa says, I like the format. Stop standing. You're making me tired. I
like it. Stop it.
I'm so used to it with work. Like, I am literally on my feet all day, 8 hours. And I'm one of those that, like, I get antsy sitting down. Like, I have to move. I have to get up. I have to do something. So Jason says it's inspiring. Steph's Kit says setup is nice. Well, thank you. I've busted my butt to try and get this all set up. I've got the desk at, well, right now I can't move it, but it is an adjustable sit stand, so I actually have it at a height that I can comfortably, like, lean on it and use it. I like it. So
very nice, dude.
And then I do have this wall kind of set up so that I can do onward shots on the turntable, things like that. I do have, I'll show you guys. I was going to do what's called a tension pole that they use on, like, movie sets and lighting sets to go from wall to wall. You slide it out to a point, and then there's a handle, and it doesn't damage the wall, but it puts enough pressure that it's not going to go anywhere. And I was going to do one across here. I was going to mount the camera, the microphone, lights out, and get it off of here, so that we don't end up with this, the jiggle feature.
The seasick function.
Yeah, the seasick function. I do not have this camera mounted to the desk. It's actually on a light stand that's mounted to the wall behind it, so that you don't end up getting that if I touch the table. But I ended up finding these instead, and they were actually less than the tension arm.
Angawa says, a stripper pole? This isn't the member stream.
Dollar bill, y'all.
That was hilarious, Angawa.
Are you being difficult? Okay, well, whatever, you guys will get the gist. So basically it's just a triangle stand, but you can position it and adjust it. It swivels, like, look at it this way, it swivels this way, but this arm, for some reason the picture's not loading, this arm is completely adjustable from completely up to completely down, and extends out 4 feet. So I actually ended up getting 2 of those. One is going to get mounted to that wall, and it's going to have the new LED panel on it, and softbox is being delivered tomorrow to go on it, so I can have it far enough away that I don't get glare on the table to appease John, because the glare on the table is really irritating.
You don't have to do it. I was just saying that could be something that's distracting for people.
No, I know. I know. For me, it distracts because I have everything laid out. Like, I have a couple of petals from the flower catching the right corner. I have the lava from I almost said Angawa, from the other kit just in the other corner. And I'm just trying to give it a little life in the corners, but yeah, those lights distract from that. So yeah, and I can use that light for the new light for a backlight, hair light, and I can position it over where the spray booth is going to be for recording there and having plenty of light over there. And then the other one is going to get mounted right there so that it can pivot to where this guy is. Basically, it's going to get rid of this and it's going to get rid of that. Right now on this, I have 2 magic arms with super clamps attaching to this, so this one doesn't wiggle at all, but it'll eliminate that. I can literally just, with those brackets I showed in the beginning, twist and pivot the camera one direction to be over here, and then just literally flip it around for over here, and I can adjust it up and down so I can get better close-up shots. And if I had to, I could have the camera set like here and raise up the desk. This desk literally will come up to about here on me. It goes up pretty damn high.
Yeah, fairy desks are pretty good.
And if I want to make everything all uniform and then my OCD kicks into place, I took the wheels off of this desk because it was part of the wobble problem. I can lower it down and it's even with all my other desks. So everything will be all uniform.
Fancy.
That was not intentional, by the way. That was just completely accidental. But yeah.
Happy to accidents.
Let's see. What do we got here? Glare is bad. Good to be aware. Yeah, no, I knew it was there, and when I was doing my first video, I tried to pinpoint the lights just where they were soft, but they were just in one section. Then when I zoomed in, they weren't there, but I tried to make it all even. I've got to sort out this section though. I'm kind of, I mean, other than how I have it set up, I'm kind of digging the microphone setting up like this, but I can't do that over here because that just won't work. Special glare for members stream. Yeah, he'll be glare stream.
Lens flare.
Lens flare. All right. So I think that's about it. We've gone over my 2-hour limit that I intended to. J.J. Abrams edition. Alan
Just
says.
like every other time.
No, not always. Sometimes I go short, but I'm surprised because I was supposed to be done earlier. What the fuck are you playing with?
He's talking to his imaginary friend again.
Oh, he can have it. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Ignore the crazy man in the stream.
He's like, fuck you, Dad. You're going to do something weird to me. I'm out. Let's see here. Oh, Lord. Okay. Hey, Angawa. Wait, I love that opening scene, though. Let's see here. And the newer Star Wars. So, I don't know. Angawa hates this part of my streams, and it's how I usually close out the show. Not intentionally, but I just got a news update. I don't know how other people in the country are doing, but here in Fresno, we have a huge Armenian population. And I just got a news update. Angry driver stabs 3 people during Defend Armenia protest in North Fresno. They've been out there like, yeah, they've been out there like for 2 weeks straight out at River Park, and they've thrown some stuff at each other and so forth. And they're on opposite sides of like literally 3 lanes on one way and 3 lanes on the other, so 6 lanes, yelling at each other. But that's sad to hear. Just that stuff gets to that point and people become stupid. But on that, let's see here. So stay tuned. I do have videos coming up. I go back to work tomorrow. We'll see what kind of shit show that turns out to be.
You're excited.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited to go back to work. I enjoy working. And I enjoy what I do. I hate going back because it's never, oh, you know what? We realize like how much that you end up doing and everything. It's always like, you should have done more. You should have taught us more. You should have. It's always something. So anyway, I think that's about it. Let me close out here. I am the voice of the people. Alan says, bye. I'll send the recorded video.
See the recorded video.
Bye. I'll see the recorded video. You'll upload soon. Yeah, it just has to. It's already on YouTube. It just has to process. Going to do a course exam. Good luck with that. Max Triple X says, hey folks. Ungawa says a voice, not the voice. Wait. I'm a voice of the people. I kind of like the voice of the people, Ungawa. Kind of like that one. That kind of.
It makes him come off as Kanye West. We don't want that. I'm the voice of a generation.
Let's see. Jason says, cool. Right on. Thanks, Dave. I am about to close out, Max. I'm sorry. Was at work, middle of the day where I am. I gotcha. I'll go. I'm the loudest voice of the people. Steps Kid says, night everyone, with a taco emoji. I didn't know that we had taco emojis.
Yep.
People hate Kanye because they ain't ya.
Ain't yay.
Resin Modeler says 24-hour stream, and Max says Singapore lols. I don't know. Like, I need some heavy bribery for like a 12-hour stream, much less 24-hour stream. Now, if you want to watch 8 hours of that, or like 5 hours of that, me sleeping, okay.
We could do an incentive stream where it's like so many members, you do so many hours. You're just mean.
You're just mean.
Hey man, I have to take a day off of work so I can sit there and moderate it.
I'm just like, like in that amount of time, I should be able to do something like prep this whole kit and at least get it primed.
Hey man, if that's what we have to do to get you to finish kits, then by all means, let's start doing some 24-hour streams.
Fuck my life. It would have to be strictly scheduled for him. Yeah, I would. I don't know. If and here's the thing, like, and this sounds mean, and I don't want it to come across this way. I'd have to get paid for that shit. There would have to be some donations and shit. Like, that sounds mean, but and
what, being sleep deprived, cutting yourself?
That sounds like fun, actually.
Shut up.
For me, not for you, but for me.
You'd have to do the voice. Oh, there he goes. He's bleeding all over again.
And there he is. He's off at the races, bleeding all over the place.
24 hours are a challenge, not a treat. Look, here's the thing. I could do it. Like, when I started getting tired, all I'd have to do is like take a tramadol and I'd be awake for another 8 hours. Like, I'd be miserable, but I'd be awake.
You can see all the emotions of Dave: happy, excited,
sad,
tired, miserable, angry.
And like going through the stages of denial.
And besides, Ungawa, you wouldn't want to hang out in that anyway, because I'd end up going off. I'd go off on tangents. I'd go from politics. I'd start streaming titties. Like, wait, can you do that live streaming as members only and not get banned? And just not put it on a replay?
Let's watch porn together kind of thing? Ew.
No, just streaming titties of Instagram or...
That's like watching porn together with the bros.
Just have a little square up here in the corner, just constantly scrolling through, like, Instagram, Twitter.
The worst of IRL streaming.
Ooh. Or just have a little Twitch stream, little Pokemon Twitch stream going on over here.
We're gonna find out all the weird kinks that Dave's into.
Just follow all the Oscar streamers. Let's see here. It's
yeah, remember
Ungawa correcting me. Also, your title is mistyped. It's YJL, not YLJ. Yes, that was done out of frustration on the third time I'm trying to go live. I will end up fixing that. I would take breaks, like sleeping. Members only are the same as normal YouTube. Yeah. Don't blame me for that.
We're gonna blame you. You're the one to blame now. Congrats, you've inherited that title, the one who gets blamed.
We're gonna change your name in the Discord to the blamed one.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now.
I was joking, but okay. All right, guys, I am out of here. I don't know if this will end the other stream or not, so I'm gonna. Great, now I need to get a wireless mouse. Thank you everybody for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And you know, as usual, from myself and from Dave and John, if John's still in here, thank you.
I'm still alive.
Everyone have a great night, and I will see you in the next video, which I might end up putting out tomorrow or something like that. I got all these tools and stuff to do, and they should be short little videos, so stay tuned for that.
Sounds good.
As usual, thank you Galactic Toys for supporting the channel. You guys are awesome. Again, best wishes to the family and staff over there. Hope everybody gets better soon. Hopefully it's just a common cold. And let's see, what else we got? Check out our friends of the channel, which would be Nori TV, which I think he's still streaming right now. I got notifications on that. Said something about trying something new. Let's see, what is he doing? Oh no, he just posted a video. He's working on the Master Grade RX-79 Ground Gundam type. God, I love his intro. Yeah, so he's working on that, painting that. So definitely go over, check him out. Check out, who else have we got over there? We got Nori TV. We have SD Hobby. SD Hobby does some great things. As you can probably hear Nori talking because I had the video playing. But he's also the moderator that translates from English into Korean for Nori. So stop by, give his channel a like and a subscribe. And Merritt Philbin, which I didn't see tonight, definitely go over and show him some love. Hopefully he'll start posting up some videos soon. Who else have we got? We had another one that was in here tonight, and I don't remember who it was. But later Ungawa, later Max, and I will see you guys all in the next video. We'll do a little closeout here because I have to finagle something. So peace out, guys.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.